Books, an RB Media audio brand, presents Cat on a Hot Tin Woof by Spencer Quinn, narrated by Jim Frangione. RB Media is the largest audiobook publisher in the world. Find your next great listen and get exclusive offers at rbaudio.com. To Matt Hamill, our mailman, who stops, gets out of the truck, and gives Dottie, my four-pawed research director, a treat every day. 1. "What do we got here?" said Nixon Panero. He popped the hood of our ride and peered inside, where the smoke was coming from. Our ride's a Porsche, but not shiny new. Far from it. We've had several Porsches in my career, for sure more than two, which is where I stop when it comes to numbers, but all of them, including the brown one with yellow doors that went off a cliff, and the one with the martini glass decals that got blown up, were old. This one, the newest, was the oldest, if you see what I mean. No problem if you don't. I'm with you. Bernie calls our ride the Beast, and if you could hear it roar, you'd know why. A perfect name and just one more example of his brilliance. Bernie's always the smartest human in the room, so don't even try. Nixon, owner of Nixon's Championship Auto Body, best auto body on the whole auto body strip, held up a silvery thing. I knew what it was immediately, a bullet slug, and was surprised Nixon didn't. I could even pick up a whiff of gunpowder. No way I expected Nixon to do that, of course, the poor tiny human nose being what it is, but he had to be familiar with bullets just from all the gunplay that goes on in the valley, which is where we live, if I haven't mentioned that already. And when would I have a chance, since we're just getting started? The valley goes on in all directions, and in the hot time of year, it stays just as hot when the sun goes down, or even heats up some more, the night heat rising up from the ground. Wow. And then, if you finally get past the last housing development, you're in the desert, which also goes on forever in all directions. So you can see why we wouldn't want to live anywhere else. The best of both worlds, as humans say. It's one of their top expressions. I wish they said it more. Nixon tossed the slug to Bernie. I considered making a play for it myself, simply snapping it out of the air easy peasy, and I restrained myself. That was a bit of a shocker. Today was shaping up to be special. But just then, when I couldn't have been feeling any more tip-top, I smelled cat. Were there any cats in view? Not a single one. Cats can be tricky. In fact, there's nothing trickier. I slid down from the summit of tip-top just in time to see Bernie catch the spinning slug the smooth way he catches everything, his big hand folding soft around it. My Bernie, where to even begin? How about with that nose of his? Not much good at smelling things, of course, but one of the bigger human noses you'll come across, putting Nixon's to shame. There's all kinds of beauty in life. That's one of my core beliefs. Not a straight nose, by the way, on account of some dust-ups Bernie's been in, all of them ending the same way, with the bad dude on the ground and Bernie on his feet. Bernie told Weatherly, I'll try to get to her later, that he'll have his nose fixed when his dust-up days are over, which I hope is never. That's how much I love that sweet uppercut of his. You can, well, I can, actually hear his fist whooshing through the air, although when it lands on some deserving chinny-chin-chin, it makes just a soft click, almost silent. Then the perp's eyes roll up and we're done. But don't go thinking all our cases end like that. Most end with me grabbing the perp by the pant leg. Some end with both at the same time. The success of the little detective agency, leaving out the finances part, is no surprise, baby. We're partners, me and Bernie. His last name's Little. Call me Chet, pure and simple. Bernie and Nixon gazed at the slug. Source of that incendiary situation, no charge, Nixon said. A 357? Bernie shook his head. 500 bushwhacker. Rare in these parts, I would have said. We weren't in these parts. Mexico? Bernie nodded. Nixon sighed. The humans...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.